for the AG show. Are you guys there? And it was like a victory lap to see, a Kenyan artist closing the show. And that's the truth. I can't sit here and be all superstar and lie to you. That's just the truth. These things are barriers. We have some cultural, how can I say, like we're rigid in some ways to where like an answer like that's how it's always been done is an acceptable answer. So breaking those barriers makes you an outlier. People look at you differently. Initially when they don't understand, they're like, oh, this guy is proud, he's arrogant, he doesn't, But the fact is someone has to do it. Someone has to do it for people to see it's possible. That's number one. Yeah. Right? And then the other thing is, for example, people talk about like signing an artist. Okay? If I sign an artist and then I put him on the hamster wheel, what have I done to that person long term? Do you know the effect of being famous than not being famous and not having money? It's bad. That's why people commit suicide behind this Shincity. You know what I'm saying? So my thinking is this. This is one step, right? Now, if I have someone under my wing, and I have Shincity, I have a platform for them. And it's not just a mediocre platform, it's a platform where they'll be represented how they need to be represented. Because this is production. This is not guessing. You see? So that's one way. I need us to get out of thinking that signing is the only way out. It's not. There are many people who have written for songs. There are many people who have directed the music for them. There are many people who come to me for advice and all that. But when you take someone and you say, listen, I want to be responsible for at least the start of your career, I feel I need to have something concrete to give them before I make that call. And this is one of the things, right? So it's a bigger plan for the benefit of the whole music industry, not just for myself, right? That's the thinking behind it. But did I answer your question? Right.
Okay, we'll take one last one if anybody has one.
The curtain raisers, I'll still answer
curtain raisers, okay, answer the curtain raisers. Where is he? So, the question of curtain raisers is a very interesting one because I was having a conversation yesterday with Moha and he was telling me, when people look at the lineup, it makes them feel like what they're paying for is worth it, blah, blah, blah. Like how many guys are performing. That's another thing that we have to change. And it has to be a risk, right? That's why I want people to think of Shincity as its own entity. When you're going to watch Fast and the Furious, you're not expecting to see a curtain raiser movie before the movie. You know what I mean? You're not expecting a sitcom then Fast and Furious or a play. That's how we are approaching it. Even when you come to the city, like, just be ready for just one show. But it's a good show. It's an amazing show. I would have on a lineup of noise, then you finish now. It's one show. Well done, well done. There's one last one. You had a question? Yes. This is the last call for questions. Okay, 2 and 3 back there. Stella, you have a question? Stella has a question also. I see that hand. It's like church. I see that hand.
Hello, Nyashniski.
Hello.
My name is Paposam. So I have a question, 2 questions actually. So the first question is, your performance seems to be spiritual. So are we going to experience that?
Yes.
And then the second question is Shincity going to the levels of O2 levels? And are we going to experience Nyashniski once in an O2 level?
Yes. Those are the easiest.
The easiest questions, right? Yeah. So there's one here. The noisemakers. Noisemakers call them.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not bad, Anyway, Shin, first of all, I know you know I'm such an ardent fan, Maze.
And me too.
Yo, man. When John
story, when we did Marathon Runner.
Yes.
Abel was actually, you know when I record, I like to have the light off.
Yes.
So Abel was actually the one turning off the light when you want to record, turning it on when you're taking a break.
In layman terms, guys, I was the electric engineer. Oh yes. When Joy says half of us are part of this team, man, yeah, we're part of the team. Shincity, there's something that you do, I don't know whether you do it intentionally, on purpose. You are so scarce, like your shows are scarce. You did a beautiful show during COVID. Okay, I have looked for that show everywhere. I go. I know you're going to produce this. You're going to record it. Utatufichia pia hii.
Unapenda ni kilos, tutaki unione kila saa ni supply na demand. Ukiniona mara ya first unastuka, ya pili unaanza kusema na haribu brand.
Well answered. Then finally, before niachilie mic, feel usiniangushe. Fuck you, usiniangushe. Wapende wasipende. Hata wakimchukia. Never gonna stay down. Mimi bado nini? Hata ukitunyima tunajiimbia. Kama niko tu.
So was the lady behind Styles and then Styles. And we're gonna put your name on the door, the deed. Or Katerina. Go ahead.
Okay, mine is an interesting question.
Yes.
Why is it city, not in town?
Shincity versus Chintown. Styles, what is your question? Salimi, I want to Basi.
How you guys doing? Shit, thank you. You have done an amazing job. For me, it's just to thank Nyashniski